How valuable can a nickel be? In this video, I will talk about Jefferson Nickels and focus on the first year of production since many can still be found in our change. And even if they are not in best shape, they can still be worth nice money. I will also cover some interesting facts that not everyone might know and, of course, the most recent sale prices for these coins. So, let's start. 1938 is the first year of issue of the Jefferson Nickel series. In 1938, the Buffalo nickels were still in circulation. So why was there a change in the nickel design? If you know the answer, please pause this video and leave your comment below. There are two primary reasons. The Buffalo nickels was issued for 25 years, from 1913 to 1938. It was time for a new design, since the 25-year minimum period for a design to be in circulation had expired. An act of Congress could replace it. The president of the time was President Franklin Roosevelt, who admired Jefferson and was instrumental in launching a national design competition for the new coin. The new design would honor the third U.S. President, Thomas Jefferson. The winning design, created by Felix Schlag, took first place. Felix Schlag was awarded $1,000 for submitting the winning design. The value of $1,000 in 1938 is equivalent to about $22,977 today. The public at that time was well aware of the new coin design, so it put aside a good portion of the 1938 Buffalo and Jefferson nickels. For that reason, even though the mintages were high, not all of the coins were in circulation. Please remember that many coin collectors collect the first and last year of any coin's denomination. The mint struck a large number of coins in the first year to meet the public demand. It minted just over 19 million coins at the Philadelphia Mint. These coins won't bear a mint mark. 5 million at the Denver Mint. These coins bear a D mint mark, and 4 million at the San Francisco Mint. Nickels minted at the San Francisco Mint do bear an S mint mark. The Jefferson nickels minted at the San Francisco and Denver mints are considered semi-key dates due to their low mintage. The coin was and still is minted in a copper-nickel composition and should weigh 5 grams. The Jefferson nickel features the portrait of Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. Almost right from the beginning, two variations of the nickel coin were created, some with complete steps and some without. The full step designation for Jefferson nickel became clearly defined in 1939 after a Hobry cut produced sharper, more visible steps on the coins. It was a blessing for coin collectors and grading companies. The Jefferson nickels with a full step or FS designation were more valuable than those without it. Later, in 2004, grading services formalized the full steps designation, with some using 5 FS for 5 full steps and 6 FS for 6 full steps to describe well-struck coins with at least 5 visible steps at the base of Monticello. But the basic, general definition of the full steps is: full steps, or FS, is the designation following the numerical grade of some regular strike MS-60 or higher Jefferson nickels that have at least 5 separated steps, or lines, other words, at the base of Monticello as you can see in this picture. With that being said, you should now have a good understanding of it, so let's talk about their most recent values, or in other words, sold prices. Let's start by saying that any 1938 nickel in low mint state grades is worth about $10, and for nickels with full steps, the value doubles. Mint state grades, short MS, starts at 60, and finding a coin in lower or even mid-mint state grade in circulation is very possible. Obviously, the better the coin condition or the more complete steps, the value goes significantly higher. This 1938 Jefferson Nickel from the Philadelphia Mint, graded MS67, recently sold at heritage auctions for $264. The price exactly doubles for the nickel in the same grade but with full steps, so truly a nice profit for a nickel. But please remember what I said about the mintages at the beginning of this video. So the prices for the 1938 Jefferson Nickel minted at the Denver or San Francisco Mint look completely different. For example, this 1938 S Jefferson Nickel in grade MS67 sold at the heritage auctions for $820, a much higher sold price than the nickel struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Also, both these mints, Denver and San Francisco, minted coins of better quality, so the highest grade known for the 1938 S nickel is MS68, and this coin sold at the auction for $1,645. None of these coins has a full step designation, yet they sold for a nice chunk of money. But I saved the best for the end. Of all these 1938 Jefferson nickels minted for circulation, the Denver Mint has the highest price. The 1938D Jefferson Nickel in grade MS68 without full steps sold at auction for $2,640, but with full steps, are you ready? It sold for an amazing price of $33,600. So definitely check your collection and keep an eye out for this nickel. And this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.